So today's video is to work on our hand muscles and our hand skills, our control, our precision, and how we're going to eventually be holding our pencil and our crayon. So what I'd like you to try to find in your house is hopefully you have Parmesan cheese. If you have Parmesan cheese in a container like this, if you could empty out the Parmesan cheese into a Ziploc bag so you don't waste it, clean out the container. This container is going to be really helpful for us. If you don't have Parmesan cheese, you could also use like a seasoning container, this is like a spices, because it also has the holes at the top. So that's kind of what you're looking for, all right? If all else fails and you just simply can't find either one of those, you can just use a small topped container, like this, or even smaller top than you have, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have some straws. So hopefully you have some straws in your house. If not, I'm going to show you some other options you can use. Straws are fun because when kids are learning to cut, they make a pop and they fly. And so they're going to fly all over, and then the kids can have fun collecting them and running around and picking them all up because we're going to use them. So they really pop and fly when you cut them, okay? So be prepared. So then they're going to take those cut pieces of straw and they're going to put them in the holes. So they've got to work on that accuracy and get it right in. Okay, so the hole's kind of small and these fit really, really nicely in the Parmesan cheese container. So they're just going to find those little straws and they're going to stick them in the top. And they can close it up, they can shake it like a maraca. Again, if you don't have this, but you can find a spice container that works with the small holes. Unfortunately, my straws are a little bit too thick to be able to fit into those holes. Sometimes there are straws that are smaller and you might be able to get them in, so that's great. If not, there are other things that will fit in. So you could go find some Q-tips, because the Q-tips will fit in perfectly. Now you could put the whole Q-tip in and just have them go in like that, or you can break the Q-tip into pieces, or cut it with the scissors and use those pinchy fingers to put the little pieces of the Q-tip into the top of the container, okay? So either way you could do it with the Q-tips, that works, and you can just keep breaking them into little pieces and putting them in. If you can't find Q-tips, toothpicks work. Careful, toothpicks are a bit sharp, but again, they'll fit into the little holes, so they can pick them up and put them into the little holes, okay? I did want to mention also that with this Parmesan container, crayons also fit perfectly, so it's a nice holder for your crayons. So the crayons could be out while the child is coloring, and then when it's time to clean up the crayons, they could put the crayons in the holes to clean up their crayons, which would be really nice as well, okay? The other container also, you can also work on the same kind of thing, but the container is just a little bit bigger, so it won't have as much accuracy and precision. Always remember too, we want to work on those twist off tops. So that's a two-handed approach. So we want one hand to stabilize and we want one hand to turn it off. So we want them to learn how to twist. That's the beginning of in-hand manipulation for rotation. So we want to work on that. So all the containers that have twist off tops, we want to work on that, getting that twist off. Okay, hope you had fun. Again, I hope you can have some of these in your home. Be creative in what you find to put inside them. Pipe cleaners also work. You can try a variety of small objects. Always supervise your young children with the small objects, but it is a lot of fun and they can use these for containers. And talk to you soon.